Sofia Coppola.
Yes.
All right. She's one of my favorites. Let's talk about that. You are doing Bling Ring.
Yes.
Which is was a Vanity Fair story originally.
I know. That was the original.
Nancy Jo Sales.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That was the transcript Sophia used to write the script for the movie.
So how you're playing the awful, bratty Beverly Hills, right? Teenager that feels the compulsion to steal.
Yes.
It's kind of a brilliant story. How it... Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, well, no, it completely, and it's such an interesting exploration of this kind of like celebrity culture that we're living in, this like celebrity obsession and what drives that, and when I read the script, I just felt passionately that I wanted to explore the subject. Having, you know, lived on one side of it, I was like, wouldn't it be amazing to put myself in the place of someone, you know, on the other side of things. And I went from hating my character and not really being able to find a way in to relate to her, to like about a month or two into my research for her, suddenly just empathizing with her situation so much. And that was such a revelation, and it made me feel so great about my job, because to be able to do that was huge. Someone that I, you know, everything kind of, this girl is like everything that I stand against.
Right.
And then having to play her was so interesting. So
well, we have to kind of sympathize with her and
yeah,
relate to her in a way.
Actually, and that's what's so great about Sophia's take on the whole thing is no character in the movie is black or white. She's not. The movie isn't about belittling or criticizing anyone. It's actually a very non-judgmental portrayal, and I think people will really feel confused. I hope that when people see my character's journey, they'll almost feel confused, not sure whether to feel sorry for her or hate her, or not quite sure what to do.
I think that's how we all feel. I mean, but it is, Los Angeles is so particular to this kind of culture where the celebrity, just the kind of famous for no particular reason, this entourage of fame and materialism that surrounds it.
Well, it's interesting. It's like, I think Nikki, the character I played, genuinely believes that if she could just wear, you know, Paris Hilton or Lindsay Lohan's clothes, or if she could just be famous, or if she could just have enough money, then she would be happy. And that's like this deep-seated belief in her, which is if I could just be like them, I would be happy, and all of my problems would disappear and go away. And the tragedy, of course, that she realizes is that having these material objects and like living that lifestyle has zero to do with like a sense of fulfillment and contentment and happiness. And that is her real tragedy, is that she thinks it's going to fill her emptiness, and it just makes her feel even emptier.
The real tragedy of humanity, I think. Why we're in such dire economic straits, is everyone buying things and wanting things and going into such debt to have these things that everyone feels is going to make them happy. So I think I'm so curious to see the film, because it is kind of like a microcosm of that aspirational, and to what point does it stop?
Yeah, I mean, people ask how I've chosen my scripts coming out of Potter, and same as I felt with Perks, and same as I felt with Bling Ring, was like, this is a really important movie that has to be made. Like people, I really feel like people need to hear what this movie is about. And with Bling Ring, I felt so strongly that it's not okay that young people have this sense that if they will just get a certain number, or if they can just get if they can achieve a certain level of fame, that they get like sprinkled with magic fairy dust, and all of a sudden their life is perfect. It just doesn't work like that.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
We cannot wait.